Here's a quick one about a guy who finds out that his wife cheated on him with her coworker. Talk about a cliche. And she's so sorry about that and everything. And they're in therapy. And of course, the therapist is on her side, making some excuses, all that. And this guy's wondering what the hell to do. When we all know darn well what one would do, even though it was difficult. It says here, I, a 30-year-old male, have been married to her, a 32-year-old female, for 3 years now. And she cheated on me with a coworker for 3 months. Both an emotional affair and a physical affair. Apparently, he was going through some issues, and he confided in her when they first crossed the emotional affair into eventually a physical affair. Isn't that always the story? He's going through a tough time. He's going through some issues. Well, then he can get a fucking therapist. It's not your problem. To give my wife credit, she was the one who confessed. I was noticing she was being distant, but I thought she was just stressed from her job. I was shocked, but we talked a lot, and she was very apologetic, and we decided to try and see if our marriage can be salvaged. We also started marriage counseling as part of that. Smack. She probably confessed because he probably dumped her. He probably nailed her and was like, nope, I'm done now. I'm no longer going through a tough time. Don't need you anymore. And she was probably going to get caught. I don't know. And this is where my issue comes up. My wife said that she still misses the company and friendship of her affair partner, and she just can't turn off her feelings. Oh, for God's sake. Does this sound like a wife that truly loves him and is so sorry? I just can't turn it off. Bitch, you better turn it off if you want to stay married to me. She has no contact with him. Yeah, sure. And has assured me that at no point she'll reach out to him. Our therapist agreed with her. Of course. And said that even though the cheating should never have happened, in fact, the real feelings are involved, and it will take some time for her to get over it. Here's the deal. We're going to divorce now unless you get over it. Oh, wow, look at you. You just got over it. I feel like a complete chump, guys. Here I am watching my wife grieving a breakup with a guy she cheated on me with. I can't even begin to describe how I'm feeling. She's been very apologetic, has been open with her feelings, and has given me access to her phone and social media accounts. So I'm not really sure how to proceed here. Anyone been in this situation before? I would love some advice. Thank you. Here's some advice. Enough with the marriage counseling. Dump the broad. It's not going to work. You're 30 years old, man. You got your whole life ahead of you, okay? And you've only been married 3 years. She's already cheating. I mean, come on. You take her back, she's going to do it again. Guaranteed, okay? And the fact that she's admitting she can't get over him. Okay, how does that make you feel as a man? And every time she's going to be on her phone or out or whatever, you're going to be thinking about who's she talking to, who's she texting with. When you eventually get to the point that maybe you're hooking up again, you're going to picture his you-know-what in her mouth or his you-know-what in other places you don't even want to think about. Way worse than the mouth. And then back in her mouth. So this is just a bad idea. Cut ties. You've been married 3 years. Move on. End of story. You got the proof that she cheated. Okay. So at least, with family and friends and all that, but she'll still find a way to milk it. But it's just a bad idea. And I mean, and again, it doesn't surprise me that the marriage counselor siding with her and all that. It's just a bad idea. Move on. Again, I could see him if they had kids together and been together for a long time. I could kind of understand to an extent where he's coming from. But even then, there's no children. They haven't been married that long. She's openly admitting she's not over the guy. It's just a bad place to be. And she'll do it again down the road, guaranteed, no matter how much she cries and says she's sorry. Move on, brother.